violence, y'all. Y'all look, listen, I don't want y'all thinking like, that pastor, he on that violent tip, you know. No,
You go ahead.
because some of y'all violent, we violent, though. I ain't a killer, but don't push me, I mean, before we no, let's be real for a second, let's be real. Amen. We have all been saved under grace. Amen. It's real.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It is God that keeps us walking the way we walk. And demonic forces is using people that want to be used because they don't like themselves. Oh God, I was talking to somebody the other day. I said this person was getting so upset because the person was bothering them at their job. He was like, I'm just tired. I'm like, look, they're miserable because their reality is dark. So when you're smiling and excited and looking forward to something, whenever you react, that's how they feel. So when you react unprofessional, that's how they are. Because that's where they live all the time. You ain't living there. They just want to see an expression or just a glimpse of it, just a commercial break. But you can't even give the enemy no type of credit. You can't give them no type of thought. You got to say to yourself, I'm not living where you are. Amen. You got a resident there. Amen. Come on, somebody. You got cows there. You got a land and farm there. I don't even live there because I'm at a place of peace. Folks try to come and get your peace. Yeah. Who does God say that you are? Who does God say that you are? Are you hearing what I'm saying to you? So don't boast. Don't boast. Don't be nothing that you're not. But speak what God said. If He said that you're going to preach, you're going to preach until you surrender. If He said that you was going to travel, oh, you're going to travel. It's just that simple. If He said that you're going to write that novel, oh, you're going to write it. Oh, he gonna make sure you got plenty of time, but I just don't got no time to do that. Oh, He gonna make sure that though. He will humble you, and you will have nothing but time. And sometimes the time ain't what you want, because you ain't make the time. Oh, y'all don't talk about that. And sometimes He gotta humble you and say, well, I got a lot of time now. And you don't got no choice but to write. Huh? You don't got no time but to read the word. Amen. Lean up in a hospital, so ain't God forbid. Well, let me go ahead and put on my word now. Huh? God will humble you real quick. Up there moving so much, and all of a sudden your leg broke or something like that. God forbid. God forbid. And I'm like, and you sitting there bedridden. I'm like, well, I don't got nothing but time. Why the TV ain't working? Y'all ain't talking back to me. Everything ain't working right. What the cable off? I called them. They left me on customer service for about an hour. What is going on here? Why is everything not working? He's doing this purposely. He's trying to let you know at the end of the day. He's trying to get you inside. God's speaking through your frustration. Why this man always cheating on me? Girl. Let's get that. He's trying to show you something. He's speaking. He's trying to show you that you got to begin to understand that He is trying to speak to you and remind you to speak to yourself. Now, don't speak to yourself in that sense where you feel like you're just psychotic. What you do, you speak, meaning that you prophesy to yourself. Are you hearing what I'm saying to you? Amen. Your faith is your voice. It's just that simple. Your faith is your voice. If you do not speak it, you is not about your faith. How you going to be private about your faith? How you going to be private about what God said? If he said it, that's just what it is. Keith going on his own business. That's just what it is. Amen. Light.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. She going to write her book. It's what's going to happen. Brother Carpenter, he's going to have his own business.
Amen.
Are you hearing what I'm saying to you?
Amen.
It's not even nothing to talk about. It's just that's just where you're going. You got to speak it out. It's tough right now. Everything is contradicting what you say. But God he's doing all this for a reason, because he's saying you don't have enough minutes on your phone.
Wow. Come on now. Woo.
Are you hearing what I'm saying to you? You lacking something. You ain't speaking nothing out. You're lacking. And because you don't speak it, it ain't gonna happen. It's almost like building yourself. Have you ever been on Periscope yet? Anybody want to hit and download the app on their phone?
Wow.
No? Well, on Periscope you have those hearts, right? The more hearts you get, the more exposure you get. So every time you get on there, people give you a lot of hearts. You know, we lacking heart.
Wow.
Are you hearing what I'm saying to you? We're lacking the effort of speaking out our heart and in other words, our faith towards what the Lord has spoken about us. And we're lacking that. And God said, how can I move you? Because it's part of my law. I can't even move off of no faith. It is his good pleasures to give us, because he doesn't even move without faith. So if he doesn't move without faith, he's saying, come on, you, give me some faith. How can I move without faith? I can't even I respect myself because I know my own law. And he humbles himself over his own law. So if he humbles himself under his own law, what makes you think he's going to override his law because you ain't speaking it out? Oh, y'all ain't talking back to me. What makes you think God is going to override his law to say, give it to her anyway because she... No. Speak it out. Make it happen. Are you hearing what I'm saying to you? Decree it over your life. Amen. You got to begin to decree it so that God can be able to get the glory from out of what you're doing. Put your faith with an address. Are you hearing what I'm saying? It's time to say it boldly. Amen. I'm anointed. Turn to somebody next to you and say, I'm anointed. Turn to somebody else and say, look, I don't know about you, but I'm really anointed. I am anointed. Verbally express this over everything. Your ministry, your house. Express it over your family. Express this over your path. Over everything that you're doing. Your businesses, everything. Even your mind. Everything. God said you need this time around to really begin to speak it out of your mouth. Speak it out. Amen. That's what's wrong with us. We want to sit there and we're trying to act all cute. You can't act cute. How you acting cute when you bleed? Bloody Mary. Like you just walking around bloody. Crazy you look.
Jeez.
Just walking around bloody. And you got a white dress on. Going around bloody. You got white on bloody. You bleed. Dying. Struggling. The things around you is lacking because of the lack of speaking. Decree it over your life. Decree it over you. Oh, you want to act funny? I'm speaking to that spirit tonight. Oh, it's crazy and chaotic? Let me go into my war closet. Are you hearing me? Well, you got to come real with it. Don't come at all. Amen. Why is you acting, girl? You act like you ain't from like East Baltimore. Come on. You act like you ain't from West. You from West? Amen. Well, I'm from West too. I'm from a little bit of East too, so I got a little bit of Tupac in me. A little bit of both. Amen, lights. Amen. Look, you got there. It's a reason why you came from the gutter. It's a reason why you was raised a little harder than the rest. It's a reason why you lacked when you was growing up, because God said, I'm preparing you for the tough days. I'm preparing you spiritually, because you're able to handle it, because you got a record. And you're going to be like David and say, I killed the bear and the lion. Come on, Goliath. Are you hearing what I'm saying to you? You got to say to yourself, look, I know I came from nothing. And I'm here right now, looking as fine as you want to look. Are you hearing what I'm saying to you? You gotta speak this over your life. You gotta decree it. You gotta speak it over your life, regardless of the situation.
Yes.
You gotta build up some toughness. Amen, lights. Tough or nothing. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Sometimes I wonder. Sometimes when we go through certain things, we close up. This is not a time to close up. This is not a time to close up. It's a time to be even more tough. Amen, lights. You got to begin that affliction of pain. You got to deflect it. Amen. Sometimes I be wondering about Keith. I said, man, how in the world this guy act like he's like tough off everything? I don't know. I don't feel it. Like, bro, stop lying. You know you feel it. Sitting there acting like you ain't feel no pain or something like that. Let somebody hit you real good, though. That man tough, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. He tough. You got to be mentally and spiritually tough.
Yeah.
In order, I'm talking about spiritually, because so much is coming up against you from the inside out. If you think about the government, think about it. It is afflicting against. I don't want to get too deep with it because it's on camera, because we know. You know how. You know, Malcolm, you know. Go ahead, Prophet. You know how we do that. So we go ahead and keep that on it. Right. Hush. It's a little nugget out there.
They be watching.
I'm like this, though. You know, man, you ain't gonna see it.
They be watching.
Just pick it up. They act like you looking, like you pick it up. Just pick it up. What happens is, what's better way to damage someone is to damage them from the inside out. If I can enforce an enemy from within, that can damage the circle and nucleus. And it can, and the morale of the nucleus can be damaged. Instead of coming in, because come on, of course we're gonna be looking. So, but you're not looking to see who around you that could be infected. Are you hearing what I'm saying to you? The enemy is more infatuated because he uses reverse psychology and psychology to use individuals that's close to you, even ones that love you. To bring a seed there to damage your path. And to kill revelation.
Wow.
You can't come against revelation. Once you know something, how can you just own it? Unless you just want to believe a lie. What if the manifestation of something happened and you override it? Are you delusional? I mean, the proof is right there. Some proof happened, but we want to be the one that tries to be heroic. Stop trying to save something. Look at it for what it really is. If it bites you once, and it bites you twice, and it bites you 3 times, then that's on you.